yacht life experience for me has been the best time of my life.
Bodrum is a really cool little town. That's where we start off the yacht trip. They've got a castle there, they've got tons of nightclubs. It's got a really cool buzzy vibe to it. So first night, just went out for a nice dinner, got to know everybody, and then had an early morning the next day to head to Pamukkale. Pamukkale is surreal, it's incredible. Basically, it's these blue pool terraces up in a hill that are made from calcium deposits from a hot spring.
Dude, this is nuts. It looks like you're jumping in snow, but it's not snow.
It was the very beginning of the trip, so it was a great place to kind of just hang out and get to know each other. The vibe there was really cool. Everybody was just buzzing off of it. The first night, Gumbit, was absolutely insane. One of our friends manages a nightclub called Sapphire there, so we brought the whole group to Sapphire. We had bottle service up at the top. Sean Lamb jumped on the decks and DJ'd for everybody, and it was such an epic night.
All aboard, we're nearly there.
It's one of my favorite parts, just getting everybody onto the boat. They're just like blown away. It's like, wow, we're actually gonna be living on this thing for a week? Like, this is crazy.
It's incredible.
This is the dream, man.
The boat was huge. It's absolutely massive.
It was luxury. You just get to hang out on a boat with all your new best friends. It's awesome.
That night we went to a club called the Catamaran Club, which is not your typical club. It's actually a giant catamaran that's been turned into a giant nightclub. From Bodrum, we headed over to Kos. Kos is a Greek island. You literally dock right next to this huge fort.
I loved waking up and not knowing where I was and having always to ask someone, where are we now? Are we in Greece? Are we in Turkey?
Mario Kart, level 1. The nightlife is really unique. They have a whole street called Bar Street, and you get the most ridiculous deals on drinks. It's insane.
We found this place that was just like beer pong tables, rows and rows of them. We played beer pong with all the boys, the girls, man. It was amazing.
Nisyros is a really big island that has a huge volcano in it. It's become a bit of an LBW tradition to go into the middle of the volcano and do some shotguns.
You just shotgun beer in a volcano. Feel accomplished in life.
After the volcano, we actually drove to another little town, the town of Nisyros.
It's just absolutely beautiful everywhere that we went. It was really cool to walk through Greece and to see all those white buildings with the blue doors and stuff. It was awesome.
After the volcano from Nisyros, we went and found a secluded tiny little area that had no people around so that we could pump music as long as we possibly wanted. And we just decorated the whole boat with glow sticks and partied till 10 o'clock in the morning.
I loved every party on the boat. Everyone just was in such a good mood and there was such a good vibe. Rhodes was sweet. When you first come up, there's like giant castle wall guarding like the whole city pretty much. Got a big DOS boot the size of my head. It was 4 pints in one. And then we rented scooters, went wakeboarding, tubing, paragliding. It was wicked, wicked. The party in Rhodes was unbelievable. Beautiful women everywhere. Oh my goodness, bottles on bottles on bottles.
Yeah, the bottle service, it actually works out great because we're with such a big group of people. It actually works out to be cheaper to get bottle service, and it creates a good group atmosphere. Everybody's around the same table. It gives us a home base where you know people are going to be throughout the whole night. So from Rhodes, we went over to Cnidus, and Cnidus has some ancient ruins. It's really cool just to see all the history there. We had our onesie theme party that night.
It's crazy seeing a whole bunch of penguins running around a boat together. You don't really get to do that every day.
You can kind of become a different person when you dress up. It was such a good laugh, and everybody absolutely loved it. From Cnidus, we went and we found our own little bay again.
One of the best theme parties I found was probably the white party. Everybody got razzle-dazzled up, came out ready to go, guns a-blazing. It was a good time, a really good time.
The final night in Bodrum, we went to a club called Halikarnas.
Unbelievable, like the bar alone, the history, and then the shows, the water show at the end and everything like that, like it was just great. It was unbelievable.
The yacht life experience for me has been the best time of my life. I think that was the people was my highlight for sure.
We all bonded so much throughout the whole tour, and we really did connect with everybody.
The camaraderie that you build and like the friendships that you build, just it's amazing. Like I've met people here that I'm going to talk to for the rest of my life.
The yacht life party atmosphere is definitely the best time of your life, hands down. Let's go with that. Period. End.